I think that the high school has improved from last year. I think that there is certainly a more peaceful atmosphere. There is a common sense of purpose that I think wasn't here necessarily in the past. I also think that there's a renewed sense of pride and cooperation in the building. I think that we are certainly on a journey. I don't think that there's a destination necessarily. I think that we have to be ever thoughtful and mindful of what we do and how it impacts others, and I think that we're working together in a positive way to make great changes here at KHS.
How do you think that the high school has improved since last year?
It's the 4-minute passing periods have kind of changed it because kids are more focused on getting in class. You see them running through the hallways. So for me personally, it's easier to get through the halls, which I think that's kind of easier because I don't want to be pushing people out of the way.
Yeah, and I think there's like a lot more respect going on, especially in like the upperclassmen. Like they're more respectful towards their staff and their peers.
I think people are starting to realize like that school is important gradually, that like school isn't a joke anymore. Like they're really cracking down, especially upperclassmen.
How has the high school improved since last year?
One of the biggest things that I see is an increase in positiveness and a lack of negativity, both on the part of students and faculty members. And that seems to be spreading. People seem to be much more enthusiastic about trying new things, both in teaching lessons and in learning lessons. And I just think that whole positive atmosphere it's just much greater than it was last year.
Well, I feel that the high school's changed from last year for many positive ways and many positive directions. Our behavior coaches have played a big part in working with the teams and the administration and staff on creating positive behavior incentives, and I think that's helped a lot. I think the staff as a whole has worked really hard to work together on reducing the amount of tardies and directing the referrals to the right administrator. And as a counselor, I think it's been really nice to be assigned to one administrator. So all of my students in my alpha slice go to the same administrator, which makes it great for me because I can really work closely with that person on different issues that come up.
I think it has improved because this year people are more on time to class. There's less tardies. People are not getting suspended as much. Referrals have been a lot less this year.
Students are a little bit more determined to get to class on time and do what they have to do, what they need to do to achieve.
Also, the PBIS program is more interactive with the students, and I think they really want people and the students to succeed.
Do you feel that the culture as a whole has changed?
I think so. I think there's more culture of, again, being more positive and trying to learn, trying different things. I've seen some students that have kind of squelched others or stopped others from being negative, and I've seen the same on faculty members. When someone starts whining or complaining and saying how awful things are, somebody else seems to stop them and say, no, take a look at what's going on. So I really like that, and I think it is beginning to spread. It's going to take a little time, but it has changed.
The atmosphere is so dramatically changed. There's such positiveness. This kudos to the staff for everybody contributing to us. It takes all of us.